Welcome to Pop Cult, where we talk reality TV, celebrity chaos, and pop culture throwbacks.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pop Cult. We're your hosts. I'm Julia.
And I'm Avery.
And we post 2 episodes every single week. Tuesdays are for a reality digest, where we talk about last week's reality chaos. And Thursdays are for our theme files, where we talk about past pop culture events. And today is a digest day.
Yes, we have 5 shows.
I have a confession. I really just needed something like cold to drink. Water's obviously not an option. And I ran out of Poppy, so I'm drinking a White Claw.
That's all you had? Wait, that's actually hilarious. Like a Sunday night. It's literally a school night and you're just drinking
And
a
today
White
was a
Claw.
work day.
Wait, I'm screaming. I was literally about to say, couldn't you like DoorDash something, but
No, I cannot.
That is so funny. Do you need to go to the grocery store tomorrow or something?
I need to go everywhere.
That's hilarious. What flavor?
It's a horrible flavor. It's grape.
They have a grape?
Yeah, it's a new launch.
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't drank a White Claw in probably like 4 years, so
I love
I don't
a White
even
Claw
know.
on the beach. Like, I think like that's like peak. Like, I had to take a break from a White Claws for like 4 years, and then I just got back on them like this year.
Yeah, I like don't think I can drink them anymore, but maybe if they have new flavors.
I think, yeah.
She sent me a picture.
I did.
Maybe I have seen that flavor. That is so funny. Well, I wish I had a drink.
Go pour one. You don't have any wine?
I don't know. I might. Let me check. 1 second. BRB.
BRB. Yeah, guys, my overall review of the grape White Claw is it's not as like medicine-y as, you know, like you think like what you associate grape flavor with, but I think all White Claws taste a little bit like battery acid, but not in a bad way. It's just like an acquired taste. So mix like battery acid with a little bit of grape medicine and whatever else is in a White Claw, and that's what it tastes like. I really just needed something cold. So, yeah. I can hear Avery, like, messing around in the kitchen. I wonder what she's gonna come back with. I'd give it, like, a 4 out of 10. Maybe a 5. Solid 50%.
Okay, I'm back. I had wine in my fridge, but it's red, so now I'm drinking red wine. Thank you very much.
Okay, I think that's perfect.
I'm screaming. No, I actually have decided that I'm going to start, like, making fun little cocktails. There's this woman on TikTok who I used to watch her videos all the time, and she's recently resurfaced, and she's always making, like, the most fun little cocktails. And I'm like, I want to make those, so I'm going to start doing it.
I want to
So
get
maybe
like a
it'll
little, like, bar cart.
Yeah, that would be cute for your new apartment.
Yes, it will be.
Julia's moving into an apartment. Yay!
That's yummy.
Will this be the first time you've ever lived alone?
Yeah, it will.
You're gonna love it.
I know, I think I'll really like it.
You will. Yeah, I think I'm like, I need to go to, you should just go to Home Goods and look for something. I was in Home Goods the other day and they had so much bar stuff.
That's where I got all my patio furniture, was Home Goods.
Yeah. Home Goods is, like, seriously, don't go anywhere else to buy furniture. I feel. Home Goods, sponsor us.
Literally.
But we have a full lineup today. Should we start with Farmer?
Sure. I just have to unlock the memory in my brain, but I'll get there. I want to talk about our lookalike contest that we have going on first, though, in Farmer One.
Yeah.
And I have to talk about a text that Avery sent me, which is just too good. Anyway, so I, hands down, like boots to the ground, I will fight on this. Farmer Sean looks exactly like Warner from Legally Blonde, okay? The movie. And so I texted that to Avery. And, oh, Jesus, sorry. And so I texted that to Avery, and I said, I specified when he has no cowboy hat on, okay? I thought that was important. And then Avery texted me back, like, 4 hours later, and she goes, wait, I feel like Farmer Sean looks like Alaric from Vampire Diaries. And guess what, bitch? Same person. Fun fact. Let me blow everyone's minds, even though I think that's common knowledge, that Alaric and Warner are played by the same actor, whose name is leaving me, but but it's the same person.
I don't know his name either.
It's like Matthew or some shit like that.
I feel like that's why I didn't know, because he's like not like he's been in a lot of like big stuff,
No,
but
he
he's
got
not
like
really
he
that
got like
famous.
canceled, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Matthew Davis. Oh, sick. I was right on the par with that one.
You were right. That's so yeah. I literally was laughing at myself
Well, Avery,
when I
did
did it
you
because I was
know
like,
the movie like Blue Crush?
yeah, but
You
I
know
don't know if
that's
I've
him
seen it.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in that too. I love the movie Blue Crush. That's such a good
I feel
movie.
like I've seen it, but I can't remember
It's like
when.
it's like three surfers who are like homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
maybe
then
I'll
she
watch
meets
it.
that like NFL player, but the NFL player is Matthew Davis.
That's so funny. Wow, he has such range.
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 Anyway, so
well,
if you
yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah, so Farmer Sean is actually Matthew Davis's twins, and they
Mhm.
should like talk about the fact like that they might be related.
Yeah,
Other
maybe
than
it's
that,
like
I'm
his
not a big fan of Farmer Sean.
Oh, really?
He just gives me like the ick in the best way possible. Like, you're just not my type, buddy.
Yeah, I just think he's like too young.
He's 20. He's like,
That's probably why he's giving you the ick.
That's definitely what it is. I forgot about that. He's 22 and he's like, I'm just really looking to settle down like the girls around here. Yeah, because the girls around here are 21 and trying to live their life, okay?
Right.
They don't want to get married to you at 22.
That's such a good point. But it's also like, you and I definitely both know people who got married that young because.
Oh,
but
I do.
but he does live in California, so I could see it being a little bit different for sure.
Really?
Like less likely.
I would have thought like more the South, it would make more sense.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
He lives in California. His farm is in California, so maybe that's why he's had a hard time finding someone who's ready to get married.
Yes, I agree. We're on the same page.
Just because of the regional aspect. But yeah, I don't know. It's so interesting because with something like a farmer, like as isolated as, at least, I guess I don't really know if Farmer Sean's like that isolated, but let's just say for all intents and purposes that he is. It's kind of interesting, like they really kind of have to meet someone in like high school or college before they start working on the farm full time,
they
and
have
then they're
to
so
be
isolated all the time.
They have to know each other from like birth.
Yeah,
have
like
that person.
And I guess you could get on a dating app, but I mean, depending on where your farm is, okay, well, what are you setting your range to?
You have to set it to 150 miles out, and then
Mm-hmm.
what? You're gonna be in a long distance relationship with somebody off the bat? No.
Knowingly, yeah. It's interesting. I just also think that, I mean, since we're on the topic, I really think that Farmer Braden is just too far out in Illinois. Like they did the aerial shot, like and like there was literally nothing but cornfields.
What, I forget the girl's name, but the one he took on the 24-hour date. She was like, you could drive and you would still be at the same cornfield after 15 minutes. And that made me laugh.
Oh my
so
god.
hard.
Wait, can we talk about her? What do you think? What do you think about her?
She annoyed me.
She's like a real pick-me for sure.
It would have she's fine like on the date and with him, but she is not meant to be on a dating show where you're dating multiple people. Okay? I'm totally fine, like, be possessive of your man, be jealous, whatever. I don't care, live your life. But you can't do that on a reality TV show when, one, you're not exclusive. I'm sorry to say, but you're not exclusive. He's dating 5 other women, and
yeah,
you need to move on. And so
the Polaroids on the fridge were too far.
No, that pissed me. It's one thing, because like I didn't even think anything of her taking the Polaroids. I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, if they end up together, like, that's a really fun thing to have. Or if they break up, like, good memento for her, like, that time in her life, whatever. I thought nothing of them. And then she put them on the damn fridge. No, you hide those under your pillow on your bed, and you keep that shit to yourself. Because now it's just embarrassing for everybody else. And for you. Because, first of all, what if he actually doesn't like you? Okay?
Right. I do think that the first date is a little bit of a disadvantage, it's too much of an advantage, because not only are you traveling with this person, like, and it's not like on The Bachelor where you're just getting that one-on-one date. I doubt they flew together though. Like, I doubt it, but like, still, there's all the, even like outside, they're living in his house.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like The Bachelor where they're just going on this date and like that's, 3 hours that they're spending together. She's getting to his house, getting settled in, then they're going on the date, then they're going back to his house after the date, then they're going to sleep, then they're waking up and spending time together in the morning too. Like, that to me just feels like a really unfair
they were like
disadvantage.
drinking their coffee together. I was like, ew.
No, that's what was making me so cringe about her. So she
I
was like in her little
leave him
flannel.
alone.
She was like in a little flannel or something, like legs crossed in a rocking chair, like holding her little coffee cup. Like, oh my god, if I were the other girls, I would have like wanted to backhand her so bad.
No, it did make me angry, I think.
Yeah, but also like I will actually be interested to see at the end of this show who, if they end up with the first person that they took on their date, because I do
I
think
don't
that
know.
that,
I
like,
don't know if that's like a a segue, like like the first impression rose is sometimes like
Yeah.
a clear thing.
Well, did you notice that Farmer Sean, he was like, she could be the one, the girl he took on his first date.
I
Olivia,
thought
I
she
think
was
her
so
name.
awkward. Like not like she's just obviously new to TV.
Yeah, no, I agree. She definitely did not like wow me, but like I think she could get better.
I felt like we weren't seeing. Sorry, we are like going back and forth a lot, but we're talking about Farmer Sean and whatever her name was. I'm sorry,
I think her name's Olivia.
Olivia. I felt like their conversations just weren't very deep, but I also felt the same way about Brayden and Peyton. Is that her name?
Oh, I have no idea what that girl's
Okay.
name. Polaroid girl.
Sure, Polaroid girl. I just felt like they were all very surface level, but I'm hopeful that like not everything they were saying was on camera and they like talked about more than just what we saw. But I do
Totally.
like that Polaroid girl, to go back to Brayden, was immediately like, where's your loyalty? I thought that was so funny.
I thought that was funny too.
But I think that's a fair question. She's like, you had 9 perfectly good girls and you chose to go with this one random girl you met for 4 seconds. Like I thought that was a great
Yeah.
question.
I thought I think you're right. Like I didn't really think about it that way. Like you had 9 women that were, perfectly suited to you. Like what made you just want to kind of throw them,
Out
to the
to
side
go for this
random
girl.
girl who clearly is just trying to be on TV. Like that's what
Yes.
this girl's. I don't know why she chose this show.
Oh, I
out
have
of
a
all of
whole
them.
thing to say about her because she pissed me
Say
off.
it while
Well,
we're on her.
first of all, listen, I will always be the biggest hater of any group game. Okay?
Me too.
Anything where I have to participate in a group and play a sport and move, I do not want to do. Kickball, my worst nightmare. Bocce ball, count me out. Okay?
A relay race.
A
no,
relay
thank you.
race. Any field day activity is my worst nightmare. So trust me, I get it. But if I were to go on this show, you had to participate. You have to participate. You signed up for the show. You can't just be like, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'll just like cheer you on.
And like she was being funny with her little narration, but
she
it's
was,
also
but
just
it was annoying. Like it was funny, but like that's if I had to hear that while I was like shucking corn, I would have actually slapped her.
yeah, and also it's not even like she used that as an opportunity to try and like get to talk to him.
No, she was just like screaming like weird things.
She just like didn't want to do the activity. It had nothing to do with her being like, "Oh, I'm going to use this as my chance to get him alone while everyone else is
No, she just didn't want to, and she said that.
Yeah.
At least you're honest, but like, Jesus.
She's crazy.
And then
I definitely don't
you
think
can
she'll
tell
last
he's
long.
like he's clocking it though because he's like I'm concerned. Like she doesn't want to participate in the activity. Like what does that mean for life?
Yeah, right.
That made me laugh.
Well, that's my question too. I don't know why I'm asking you. This is kind of a hypothetical question because I don't think you'll know the answer, but like what do you think these women should one of them end up with any of these men? What do you think that they're expected to do on this farm?
But none of this. Like I think they're just gonna be a wife, dream life, guys.
Yeah, so
but,
it's that I would have to ask him that question. I would have to be like,
what do you?
I'm not actually gonna have to do any of this, right?
I would assume that like if they had animals, they would probably help with the feeding. But like if they're well off is how their farms are coming off as. Like they all seem to be pretty like good.
Yeah.
They probably have like stable hands and
Yeah.
like ranchers to help them.
How much money do you think a farmer makes on average a year?
Probably not a ton. I don't know.
But I guess they probably do live in areas that are pretty low cost of living.
I literally couldn't tell you.
Most of them.
But
I mean, Illinois especially.
I don't know, because I feel like
no hate,
like
but-
owner like isn't paying themselves as much. I don't know, because they're paying everybody else.
Yeah, I know. I guess it depends like what kind of farm you have. I'm gonna
What
look
kind of
into
farm
that.
or like what kind of crop you have, but like I think the one guy might just do like rodeo. I wasn't getting like a farm vibe.
Oh my god, I'll have to ask my mom. Remember when she dated a rodeo cowboy?
Please, I'm sure she'd love that you just said that.
She would be annoyed if she listened. What did you think about Farmer Brett?
Not a fan. Listen,
He is such a dud.
not a fan. He's so boring.
He's
But we've
such
only seen
such a
one
handsome
episode.
guy,
We've
but
only seen one episode.
true.
And so maybe there's more. And like the date that he took that girl on was super cute, like riding horses to have a picnic on the beach. Count me in.
Yeah.
But then the conversation at the beach, count me out.
He's like unable to make eye contact with her. With
There was
anyone.
no like eye contact. There was no. It was as if his whole face had been like Botoxed.
Oh my
There was
God,
just
yeah.
like no emotion.
It's
And I was
so
like, do you
unfortunate.
even care? Do you know where you are?
Oh my God, I do think he cares. I think that's the sad part. Like, I think because I think we probably said this after the first episode. Like, he's such a handsome guy. Like, how has somebody not scooped him up? I think we're coming to
I think we're
understand why.
understanding. I'm so
God bless
sorry.
him. Like, truly, I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Maybe we'll break into his shell more as we go on, because I also have to remember that none of these people have ever seen like a TV camera in their face before, so
Yeah.
I don't know how I would act either.
You know what else though? I actually kind of think that he and the girl that Farmer Sean took on his first date would be a good pair.
Oh, you want to do another swappy swap?
I want to do a switcheroo. Here's my thought process with Farmer Brett. I feel like there are people who are inherently introverted, but they have an extroverted partner, and that's like a good fit for them. I think Farmer Brett is one of those people who is actually the opposite. Like, I think that he would do better with a more introverted partner. And so many of the women that go on this show are like big personality, bubbly, loud, like super social and funny and all this stuff. And like, I just don't really know that that's like gonna work for him. He's almost too subdued.
Yeah.
It's not even like he's extra.
He
it's not
needs
even
somebody
like he's
on his
introverted.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like I could see that working, but she's probably too young for him.
Yeah, isn't he like 37? And I think
he's
that
35.
girl is like 22.
Probably. I think he's 35. All that to say though, I don't think that Heather is going to last long.
No. Like, I feel like she's getting zero screen time.
She is.
But maybe she will later. I don't know.
But at least nobody went home the first night. That was nice of them
Well,
to
we
do.
don't know about Brayden though.
Oh, do we not?
No, we saw everyone except for his crew. I swear. I think they like cut it off.
Oh, maybe.
Because they wanted us to like, be ready for the next episode if like, cause will Lauren stay or will Lauren go?
Yeah. Well, wait, last thing. What did you think about Sean confronting that one girl that was like, if you sent me home tonight, I wouldn't be upset. Like, I don't know you. And he was like pissed about it.
No, I'm like, this is why you're 22 and single. Okay?
Yeah. This is why you're not ready for a serious relationship.
This is why you're not ready for marriage. Because while should she have said it in a group setting? I don't know. But she's probably like 22 as well. She's young. And also, you've known each other for 5 seconds.
Yeah. And I think that's the type of thing that everybody on these shows always thinks, but it's just an unspoken rule that you don't say it out loud. So I guess she didn't get the memo.
No, she definitely did not.
I will say the dates are fun. I'm excited for the show to continue because I really think they're doing a good job with the dates.
If I got told to go find an herb in the garden, you would never see me again. I would
I would
not,
be like, I'm not
be able to find it.
Yeah, I would say no to that one.
I could find a carrot
personally.
though. I don't know why that girl couldn't find a carrot.
I don't know if I could find a carrot, honestly.
Well, I just know it's a root, so.
Yeah, imagine you like pull it up though and it's not a carrot. And then it's like, well, that would be embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, can we talk about that conversation between Lindsay and Carl's mom?
No, I didn't like it. I thought Lindsay was like a total bitch, but I didn't know any of the background, and my mom kind of explained it to me. So like,
what did she tell you?
She told me that I guess when Carl and Lindsay were breaking up, from Lindsay's point of view, it kind of felt like Carl's like family was putting like bad like stuff into his mind about Lindsay. And then I guess like she thought that had to do a lot with him them breaking up, was like he had like these bad vibes from his family in his head. And then I guess after Carl's mom said some like not so nice things about Lindsay like on camera.
I could totally see that.
So
which in Carl's
hopefully I said that right, but so I don't know.
No, I honestly like can't even remember. Like I just know I think like I remember there was like a scene where she called Lindsay mean to, maybe it was like West and Jesse or something, like the season after they broke off the engagement. She was like, yeah, like she was pretty mean to me. And it's just kind of like Carl's mom butt out a little bit, like she has a right to be, just as much as your son has a right to be upset with her, she has the right to be mad at him. Take it on the chin. He ended the engagement. Like she's gonna be a little bit bitter. I don't really think his mom needed to talk to her Like, I don't think that conversation needed to happen because at this point, Lindsay has a whole child with another man. Like, what value is going to be?
Yeah, I was confused why she had to like find her in the crowd and talk to her.
Yeah. Well, and did you catch when Lindsay was like, she's a little mean, just like her mom? Like, Lindsay was clearly getting a dig.
Yeah, she was getting a dig, but like it was
Yeah.
so like neither of them would face each other.
No.
It was a side hug and like it
Ugh.
just never ended.
So uncomfortable. On the other hand, though, Carl, like, it's so clear that he genuinely still has so much love for Lindsay, not like in a romantic way, but just as a person. And she still hates him. She does.
She loves to bring it up all the time.
I know.
My ex-fiance.
Like, we get it, Lindsay.
I got
we get
it.
girl. But I'm so happy for Carl with Soft Bar.
I think you should go. But I did look it up and I'm
actually
in Brooklyn.
going to go. They do watch parties for Summer House. So me and my new friend are going to go.
Wait, that's so fun.
But that wasn't the only thing that happened this episode. Why is Wes always wearing like a chunky sweater?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
Like, that stood out to me. I'm like, why is he always in a chunky sweater?
Yeah, so him and Sierra are like best friends again, I guess. But
yeah,
like
not her. I'm sorry, not her calling this man her person. Like, I can't. I'm done with her.
She was calling him
too.
like soulmate,
Like,
twin flame.
she's pissing me off too. I have to be honest.
Little confuzzled there, but you do you, girl. It's just like you're like even Andy Cohen said it. Like you're like the prettiest woman to ever walk the face of the earth.
Yeah, definitely the prettiest woman on
And-
Bravo for sure.
And you're good, like, and you're going for this man.
Yeah,
And is she short? Because I don't feel like he's very tall.
I don't think he's very tall.
So let's go start there. He's not very tall. I don't like it. And I know you're not a Jessie fan, but I want her to get with Jesse.
Oh my god, she does not need to get with Jesse.
Well, she needs to like obviously the West train is gone, but like she needs something.
No, I totally agree with you. She's got to move on. Like, it's actually like, as much as I don't know, like, I like Sierra. Like, she's never been to me like my favorite on this show. I don't know. I just think she's a little bit boring. I think she has really funny moments, but either she just doesn't show them that often or they're not shown via the whoever's editing the show. But like, I just like, again, we're watching this through the lens of we don't know what's happening. But outside of everything that's happening now, I just can't, like, she's got to get over him. Like, this is too much. Like, I'm sick of watching her pine and be upset over this man. He is so average. Move on.
No,
like,
he's
I don't
just
know.
like he's just there.
Well, yeah, I mean that doesn't help the fact that she like can't get away from him, but I think that also like begs the question, is it time for maybe one of them to move on from the show? Like, I don't know. It's interesting.
It might be time for all of them except for Carl and Bailey to move on from the show.
Totally. You know who I hated even more this episode? Guess.
Who? Amanda.
No, she didn't bother me.
Kyle. Ben.
Well, Ben adjacent.
Oh, the girlfriend, whatever the fuck her name is.
Sabrina.
That one.
Why is she acting like she understands the lore? It's giving fan.
It's that, and I also like didn't love how she was like, I'm gonna go meet his parents. He bought me a plane ticket.
Oh my
I don't
god.
care.
And then telling Sierra something that Ben told her in private?
And he like, I could tell he was embarrassed by that because she just can't keep her freaking mouth shut.
She's just trying so hard. And like, honestly, I know that I was hard on Dara when she first came onto the show, and I still don't
But
really
Dara's
trust
chill.
her. But like, she definitely knew the inside scoop on all of these people and has just remained so normal and so chill and is not being overbearing. Like, she's acting like she's new to this group and new to this show because she is. Sabrina, like, I feel like everybody has that person that they've met in their life that's like too familiar too early on, and it's really freaky, and that's how I feel about Sabrina.
Yeah, I'm not vibing.
And also, again, like, I know Amanda's spooky now, but when they were filming this, that wasn't the case. And I feel like the way that Sabrina has really latched on to Sierra and really kind of like, it feels like she's trying to remove Amanda from the equation. Maybe Sabrina's just an excellent judge of character and she clocked Amanda, but I find that hard to believe considering she's dating Ben. It feels to me like she's trying to isolate Amanda from Sierra and her.
It's interesting.
Like, just because of how clingy she's been to Sierra the few episodes that she's been on the show. And I feel like if
Right, because they're supposed to go to dinner, like, after this episode, you know?
yes. And I feel like if everything didn't happen with, Scamanda West, then we would have probably maybe seen something about that next season, like Sabrina driving a wedge in between Sierra and Amanda. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I think that's a great thought. What was it that Amanda said at the bar at the very end when her and Jesse were talking about Wes and Sierra going on that double date after?
She was like, that's not being friends or something like that.
I don't know. She was just being like, everything she says, I just like look at through a different lens because like, are you jealous?
I know.
Are you jealous that Wes is going to dinner with Sierra, not you? Like, what?
I know.
Is happening? Like, what is happening? Is this the episode? Did we ever talk about this? Where she only liked West's text?
Yes. Well, okay, wait. Yeah, let's talk about that actually. Because
But was that this episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Sure. We can say that it was because I want to talk about it anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, so all weekend. No, this is not this episode.
Well, this
I'm
is the
getting
episode where
confused.
this was the episode where Kyle talked about how Amanda never responds to his text messages.
Yeah, because Amanda didn't go on the weekend. Right.
So we saw that finish up. We saw
that finish up because Amanda wasn't at the weekend. Kyle's like texting her like good night, good morning, like how are you, going to bed? And there's silence.
Sorry.
There's silence. And then Wes texts in the group chat, best night of my life. And Amanda hearts the message. And then she tells Sierra that she's mad that Wes had the best night of his life without her there.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, Amanda's on her phone texting Sierra. So why can't she text
Why
Kyle
can't she
back?
text her husband back?
And like, he's literally walking around the house like, has anyone heard from Amanda?
I do get the ick. Anytime a man texts me good morning, good night, I'm like, shut up.
Ugh, I know,
Shut
it's weird.
up. I hate it. But
I'm like, it's not a good morning, actually.
No, now it's bad because you just told me to have one. I hate that.
Reverse psychology.
It's horrible. Anyways, but like if I was married to somebody, I'd be like, hey, just so you know, I hate getting these. Please stop. And so that's all you gotta say. Communicate. I don't know. Communicate.
Well, I mean, I really actually think that he's not. I actually think he's just trying to check in on her because she didn't come that weekend.
Yeah, and he's like worried about her, and that's
he's
fine.
Like,
you're like, good morning.
On?
Just want to see what like what are you doing today? Like, do you feel better? Like, and there's nothing. Like, what if she was dead?
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's like he would be. I would be concerned, but clearly this is.
But clearly she's fine because she's texting everybody else.
Yeah, and this has to be something that happens often,
I guess.
Which is why he's probably not that concerned. I did notice. Sorry, this is really random. Did you see Kyle putting on no-show socks at that one scene?
No. I'm really glad I did it though.
Oh my god, it was disturbing.
I'm not a fan of the no-show socks.
Also, do you think that Kyle was rightfully upset about Carl not having Loverboy non-alc?
I think it's a fine line when you don't invest in the company. I don't see why Carl has to then have your drink at his bar when you didn't even care enough to invest.
I agree.
But on the other hand,
doesn't have to.
When Carl was like it sounds to me like Carl was gonna have the drink even post the investment debacle.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had like sent the distributor to like get in contact with Carl.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I don't know if that happened before you invest. I don't know like at what point in business when you like start to nail down your drinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell. So there's always two sides to every story, but I'm gonna be on Carl's side. Stick it to him.
I agree. Like I kind of think it's like even. I don't know. I guess, yeah, it's just the expectation. Carl can be upset that you didn't invest and you could have, extremely valid reasons as to why you didn't. But that also means that you can also be upset that he doesn't carry Loverboy and Carl can have extremely valid reasons as to why. Mm-hmm. I don't think that it's necessary. I also think that like there could be something to be said for the fact that this was a soft opening. And he doesn't want to just like serve people canned drinks. Like he probably wants people to try the actual drinks that he's making.
Yeah. I want one so bad. I'm actually upset that you're going.
No, we'll go. We'll go. I'll take you there. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I think Lindsay said it like, if I'm paying $25 for a drink, I'd like some alcohol. That's kind of how I feel too. But like, I'm willing to support Carl, Yeah,
I'm supporting Carl.
I'm actually going to look at the menu because I want to see what I'm in store for.
Well, there was like a espresso martini.
Oh yeah, but I don't drink caffeine.
I was just looking it up.
I've been really getting a lot of input on the fact that I don't drink caffeine recently. I'm like, you guys, it makes me feel sick.
I don't really like caffeine. Well, I guess I do energy drinks, but I don't really do coffee.
See, the problem with this menu is that I don't know what a lot of this stuff is.
I think you just got a full send.
Okay. I'm going to have to do some Googling.
The Shine On sounds good.
Oh my God, I was just thinking the same thing.
Ooh, ashwagandha. That like went viral on TikTok for something.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's like a skinny thing.
Oh, okay. I need that. I'm going to have that one. And then there's like some more coffee matcha-esque drinks.
Yeah, I think that's for the daytime.
Yeah. But respectfully, haters gonna hate, but like I've never had a matcha that I like better than Blank Street. So I don't really know what to say about that. You know, I am who I am. What should we do next?
If we want to keep on the embarrassing track, let's talk about another embarrassing person or person that just embarrasses themselves. Ben from Below Deck.
Yeah.
When you
This was not
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Speaking from somebody who has recently stepped into a more managerial role, I am early to everything because I understand that I am setting the standard for how I want the staff to act.
Okay, leadership.
Like, I'm early to work, like I'm gonna be at the meeting on time, like I'm not gonna be the reason we're starting late unless I am shitting my brains out in a bathroom or throwing up somewhere.
Okay.
Like that's it has to be like that dire for me to like be late, you know?
Fair.
Like there has to be something going on where I cannot get up and make it.
Yeah, like it's just professionalism.
It's just
like,
professional.
Even for the most junior person on the team, like it's just not. It's unprofessional to be late.
And so I was so angry when he's just laying down, like taking a nap, changing into his clothes, and then going to what? You are a head of department. You said it so many times this episode that I never want to hear those 3 words again.
Right. That was getting on my nerves too. I think the thing that I'm observing with Ben is just like he truly is at the point where he's been on this show for so long that he genuinely thinks that the rules don't apply to him. And I really think that that's what's going on here. He has developed such an ego and such a affinity for like acting like he just doesn't care and like he can just do whatever he wants, but it's like he is a part of this crew. Like it or not, he's not in charge.
Like
Captain Jason is
a team. And you can tell Jason is just getting so fed up with his BS.
Well, and it would be one thing if the guests were enjoying the food, but they're not.
They're not.
Like, it'd be one thing if Ben was knocking out of the park. Okay, he can show up 5 minutes late to a tip meeting. But the guests literally did not like the food.
I couldn't remember, did they not like the food or did they not like the service? Like how long it was taking. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of a little bit of both. And then there was this whole cake debacle when, like, he hates when Daisy's right. Like, it's just hilarious. Like,
God forbid Daisy, all Daisy did was read a preference sheet and tell him about it.
That's the thing. I don't understand, like, why he made a chocolate cheesecake when the guests literally asked for a yellow cake.
I don't understand.
Or, like, for a vanilla cake.
And thank God the guests asked for spaghetti because they were like, we would have been starving.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like, I guess I just don't understand why he thinks that he just gets, like, I understand that you're the chef, so you get to pick what they eat. But to me, it's like you pick what they eat based on their preference sheet.
Yes, absolutely.
Not just based on what you want to pick.
You should never stray from a preference sheet. That's going to ruin everybody's tip.
Exactly. And also in that meeting, freaking Captain Jason is literally saying the same things to Ben that Daisy was saying the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Talk with the passengers, talk with the primary. Ask them what they want to eat before you.
And Daisy's like, I tried.
Literally, like, and I think that the thing that if I were Daisy, which I feel like this is what's frustrating her so much about everybody in this crew that's on her team, is she's literally trying to help them. She keeps saying, I'm here to have your back. Like, she's not trying to sabotage anyone. And she's not trying to make anyone's life harder.
No, she's not.
It's the complete opposite.
She's just trying to help.
This was the same episode with the cookies. Does Ben really think that Daisy would ask for cookies if the guests didn't ask?
Who did she think like the cookies were gonna go to? Or sorry,
Seriously.
Who did he think the cookies were gonna go to? Because she's not like just saying make cookies to give you more work. Like she heard a comment at breakfast and she was like, oh, that's a great idea. Let me get on that.
And then freaking Ellie is like, nope, You're 100% right. And like I
That's
think
because she
Joao,
just she wants to be like inside Ben's ass for some reason.
yeah, well, and she just really dislikes Daisy for
Yes,
whatever
she does.
reason.
She just wants Daisy to be ruined, even though nothing has really happened between Daisy and Joao yet.
That's the thing. Like, she has no reason to feel that way other than that she can just tell that her boss is getting fed up with Daisy. Poor Daisy.
She's just getting the short end of the stick, man.
Exactly. We also see her have this conversation with Alicia and Mike.
Where she's like, literally figure it out.
The audacity that Mike has to still ask for specifics about what he's done. Like, I hate people like Mike. The people that are like, well, if I've done something wrong, then I need you to tell me exactly what I've done. Mike, let's not pretend like you've been sitting here this entire time and everything that you've done that's pissed everyone off has been just by pure accident. You know exactly what she's talking about.
No, he knows everything that he's done. He's just being an asshole.
He is. And Alicia's not on the clear either. She's still not taking any constructive criticism.
No,
she's like,
so irritated.
I just feel like Mike has put me in this position and I'm really upset about it. Okay,
No,
girl.
like, at some point, some of this is you.
Oh, exactly. It's 50-50. I would say it's probably 30-70 Mike, but like, still. Also, not Kate catching strays. Did you catch that?
Kate.
The old Ben's best friend.
Oh, the chief stew.
Yes, he literally was like, I did not. He basically was calling her a bad chief stew.
Kate or Daisy?
Kate.
Oh, you're right.
He was like comparing the two.
We're like, you don't have any room to compare right now. Okay.
But also, I was confused. I'm like, aren't they really good friends?
I don't think they're friends. Are they?
I think they are. They're on the after show together. Kate and Ben.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to be contractually.
Well, and Kate said once that she and Ben own condos in the same building.
But then she said she had to rent it out. I saw that.
Because of him?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I could see that. He's definitely a stage 5 clinger. Relationship or not.
He's so annoying.
Yeah. The tip was insane for
Yeah,
one
it was like
night.
35, I think. Why was it one
28.
night?
I don't know. But I thought that was kind of crazy. Maybe they tipped that much
One
'cause they were
night
only there for
with
one
that
night.
much money? Like, you just have that to spare? Like, let's at least do 3 or 4.
I know. I agree. I'm going to be really sad when this season's over. That's why I've started watching the other seasons.
Yeah. Oh, and then we have the head of department dinner because Joel's just trying to, like,
Oh, God.
bring the peace because he wants to date Daisy.
I was going to say, I also think he's trying to get away from Ellie.
Yeah, he wants to be away from Ellie, too. And then Mike tries to come.
Oh, my God.
I
hate
was about
him.
to slap that man so hard.
I hate him.
But
yeah,
at
that
least
was an
they-
uncomfortable dinner.
I just feel like it's gonna get worse, but for now, Daisy and Ben have reached a consensus.
But did
I
they?
don't
Because he
know.
kind of
They
stormed
hu-
off.
Yeah, but they hugged at the beginning. But then he did storm off.
But then he stormed off.
So, Lord knows. He's just
What
being
is
a little
with-
baby.
What
Oh my
is-
god, but we have to talk about Jenna kissing both.
Oh, my God. Not her getting straight into Eddie's bed.
She's kissing Ben in a guest room and then goes straight to Eddie's bed.
Yep.
You do you, girl. Like, obviously you're not exclusive with either. But damn, Eddie is gonna be really hurt when he figures that out.
That was kind of crazy, though.
It was crazy. A little bit iconic, but mostly crazy.
Mostly crazy. I wonder how many charters we have left.
I don't know. So I keep thinking we're done with Summer House, but there keeps being more episodes, so I have no
I
idea.
know. I'm kind of over it.
Well, then we have to go through that whole in the city one
Oh my gosh. And
before we can even
that-
get an answer.
that premieres like kind of soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had put it on my calendar because
We're covering that? Oh, yeah. It comes out on
Yeah.
the 19th,
tea. Okay.
2 days before we leave.
Yeah, I know.
I
One day
think
before
the
I leave.
reunion might air. When's the reunion?
I think that the reunion is literally going to be like, wait, I think they're going to overlap.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I also heard that they reshot like some confessionals or maybe even like some scenes for In the City.
Well, I saw they picked cameras back up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The last episode of Summer House comes out on May 19th, so like the finale. And so I think that goes
Oh.
right into In the City.
Gotcha. And then the reunion will
And
be
then the
next.
reunion is
Okay.
after that. So it
Gotcha.
doesn't have a release date for that.
Okay, so basically we have Below Deck and Summer House coming to an end soon, but then we have the Valley and Rhode Island that have really just begun.
Yeah, and then we'll also In the City, however long that is.
Yeah, and Farmer.
And Farmer.
Should we do Rhode Island?
Yeah.
I have a perspective on this whole like beef between Alicia and Rosie. that like Alicia's so fired up about.
You think
I
it's because they
genuinely
look too much alike?
not even. I don't actually think that Rosie was like trying to expose her. I literally think she was just saying, "Oh yeah, Alicia said that you've kind of always been this way." Like, so yeah, it makes sense. Like your best friend, like she said that. And then Alicia took it to a whole another level, was like, "I didn't say that. You're a snake." Like, and
Listen,
Rosie's like,
when you
"What
have
are you
Bratz
talking about?"
dolls in your house, there's nothing I can trust coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, you're never gonna get over that.
No, I'm never gonna move on from that. But I also just have like a hatred of dolls. Like I just don't like them. So that might be why.
Fair enough. Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about how Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
No. Why? Why are you asking me that?
Did you
Did I miss
scene?
something in the show?
Yes, Kelsey asked Ashley, how often do you think about Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean
I
blue?
so missed that.
Speaking of Kelsey, though, I feel like she's literally making up this beef that she has with Rosie.
Is it over the hair?
Yeah.
Who did whose hair?
Kelsey did Rosie's hair.
Got it. And why is Kelsey doing hair?
I think Kelsey's trying to leave her man.
Okay, so she needs money. Got it.
Yeah.
I think it would have been very easy to post on your Instagram and be like, love my hair.
Yeah, no, it definitely would have been, but like, I don't, like, I feel like Kelsey could have just said that. Like, hey, can you post on, like, I'm not going to post on my
Nobody wants
Instagram
to
about
ask
something
for
like that. Why?
but
It's your business.
I don't
But you're going to
know.
throw a fit about it now?
Well, I think that's fair, but at the same time, when you're an influencer already and your life is posting for people, like,
Yeah, but I
I'm
don't
not
think,
speaking
I
about
mean,
us. Like, we don't do that, but like,
no, but I don't think Rosie, like, is she an influencer?
I think anybody on a reality TV show is an influencer.
I guess, but like, I guess this would have been pre-show. I don't know. I just feel like I've definitely had people, like, I've gone to nail techs before that have been like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture, like pictures of your nails to put on my story or something. Or like, I've literally had people say to me like, I'm gonna post a story, would you mind reposting or something? Like, put the onus on yourself. Like, I'm gonna take a picture of your hair, I'm gonna tag you, can you repost?
Yeah,
Type
I mean,
thing.
she
It's
definitely
like,
could have done that. I think she was just being petty.
that's why I feel like it's fake. And I feel like Ashley and Rosie could actually be a, like, they could be a power trio if they played their cards right.
Yeah, I feel like Ashley, like, she's fallen behind, man.
Oh, she definitely is. I don't know that she's gonna last on this show more than one season.
That makes me sad.
I know, me too, because I like her as a person, but like, I just don't really think she's into it.
Well, yeah, because these women are fucking crazy.
I know they are.
And Ashley's just trying to, like, get her husband to not be stressed.
I think she's trying to get him to quit his job.
Yeah. Which means she's got to stay on the show.
I know, but also she's been an influencer for years.
Okay.
Since The Bachelor. I want to talk about this polo tournament. Is that what it was?
I watched the Kentucky Derby for 8 hours yesterday.
Why?
Because I liked it. It's
I mean,
fun.
you are an ex-horse girl, I guess. I always forget.
Well, listen, not to get in too far into it, but the first female trainer won the Kentucky Derby yesterday. And
Oh,
it was
that's
a big
cool.
day for horse racing history.
Do you typically watch the Kentucky Derby?
No, I was just in.
What made you want to watch it this year?
I will do anything other than pack up my shit.
So you watched the Kentucky Derby for 8 hours?
Yeah, sure did. Did you know
I
there's
actually like
14
packing.
races during the Kentucky Derby? And
I
only
don't know
one.
anything about the Kentucky Derby.
There's 14 different races, but only one is the actual Kentucky Derby.
Oh, what is a derby?
Don't ask me questions
Okay.
like that.
Well, I mean, can we talk about how Brian is perhaps the biggest villain to ever watch reality TV?
I don't understand. He is gaslighting Rulla so hard in front of her friends.
Actually humiliating for her.
And as soon as he caught wind that like Joellen was about to do something, he was like, Rulla, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Because he was like, she can't hear this again.
Like, do you think that he was at the girlfriend's house?
I think if he was, that is some of the most atrocious, like that is the most atrocious excuse I've ever heard in my entire life. Your mom's
Yeah.
going to the hospital. That's karma, okay? You can't fake stuff like that. Like it's like sitting in a wheelchair. Like I don't like.
Yeah, it's
you know?
karma. It's major karma for
Yeah.
sure. I don't think that I do actually think that something was going on with his mom. But I also think that he's still having an affair.
Yeah, well, here's where I get confused. So if Rulla wasn't gonna go with him to the hospital, why did she leave? Because
I mean, that's a good point.
So
'cause-
I don't know why he wasn't just like, Rulla, go to this match. I'm gonna go deal with this. I'll meet you later. Like, don't worry about it. That's all he needed to do. And then, so they both leave. So in my mind, they're both going to the hospital because that makes sense. And then they call her and she's just at home. I do not get that.
Okay, yeah, it is definitely weird. I don't know. It makes me feel like I 1000% understand where Joellen is coming from, like with being so forceful about trying to get Rulla to
Mm-hmm.
hear what she's saying.
Literally insane.
He's literally, I mean, you're right. Like gaslighting is he's just being, here's the thing. If he was at that girl's house, that is the most brazen behavior I've perhaps ever seen on, I mean, truly worse than Scandival behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe neck and neck. But like that's why I feel like I believe Joellen, because
he's going on this
why
tangent
would
like you make one mistake and nobody ever. It's because you're making the mistake every day.
And the things that she's saying are truly so cutthroat and so harsh that I can only believe that she's doing that and saying these things to Rulla because she genuinely thinks that Rulla is in a terrible situation. Like it's her last resort almost. That's why she's being so
She's trying.
aggressive
She's trying
about
to
it.
help. Like there's some like sometimes people just aren't gonna get it.
Yeah, and she's so right when she says that he wants her to leave him. That's why
Oh, absolutely.
that's why he's acting this way, which is just so diabolical. I saw this TikTok the other day, which granted, who knows, I didn't verify any of the accuracy of this or who the people were in the video, but I'm just going to say it anyway. It was this alleged divorce attorney, and he was talking with some manosphere podcast probably, and they were just talking about how like women initiate like 70% of divorces in this country. And the divorce attorney was basically saying that's the statistic is that for a reason, because when men decide that they want to leave their partner, they do just that. They pick up their lives and they say, "Oh, I'm going out to the store to go pick something up," and then they literally never come back. And the only way that you can get out of that marriage is if you file for divorce against the person who left you.
I don't understand like why they won't do it. Like I don't get that.
I just think it's like truly just like everything else with men. It's like you have to ask them to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, and they will not do it, and they will procrastinate, and it's like the age old thing. They just sit there and they might be the breadwinner, but they let their partner do everything for them. And so why would this be any different? It's genuinely comes down to an effort thing. I mean, again, this is me, making a blanket statement, but I think that that's what's happening here with Brian.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to be the bad guy. He doesn't want to be the one that initiates the divorce. And so he's trying to get her to leave him by blatantly cheating on her until she figures it out. So he sucks. He really might be the worst like man I've ever seen on this show, on this channel, which is saying something.
Oh my god, and the no wedding ring.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
He's like, I was putting he said something. I was putting
I was putting gel in our son's hair. Huh?
I don't know, just wash your hands after.
What a stupid idiot. This is why you can't trust people.
Listen,
like genuinely.
If you're gonna do something as diabolical as that, at least be good at it. Don't let
her
post all over Instagram, and remember to put your ring back on.
Well, but my thing is too, why is he even taking a ring off? This girl clearly knows that he's married.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like that doesn't really make sense to me either. I would love to hear from her. I hope she's on the next season once Rulla leaves his ass.
She might have to be.
Yeah, honestly. Speaking of shit ass men,
every man on the valley. Every man on the valley except no, I don't have anyone.
I mean, I would argue
Tom.
I would argue, oh god, I would argue Jason, but I just can't stand him and Janet. Just grind my gears so bad. I can't even give him that satisfaction.
I can see Jason because like he's just gonna do what his wife does, and that's just a good husband.
Totally, but also he is still an asshole to people that are trying to like help him.
Fair.
Not be so hated by everyone in the group.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, that was really the big thing this episode was like Janet's friends are fed up.
Yes, her like emotion when Brittany's like, I can't do this, and Janet started like tearing up. I hope, well, she said it, but I hope that she's finally realizing she has to talk to these people and they have to get to a middle ground, because you're gonna, like, she's like, I don't want to lose you guys. They're like, no, you won't. You're gonna move. Yeah. You're gonna lose them. Because they can't do that forever, and they're gonna go with the ones who aren't being difficult.
Right, they're gonna go with the ones that everyone else can be around. Like, at the end of the day, Janet is the common denominator here.
Yeah.
And I also feel that, like, I honestly felt like her tears were fake. Like, I feel like she was getting to the place where...
Really? I thought that was, like, kind of, like, came out of nowhere, like, sprung up on her, like, she didn't even mean to, like, tear up in that moment. Like, I really got, like, I felt some genuineness in that moment.
I feel like the only reason that she started crying is because she realized that was the first time that it ever clocked to her that she was the problem, and oh my God, the people who I thought were on my side aren't. Maybe I actually am the problem here. Like, I think that that's what it is. I think the reason that she has always stood her ground on the way that she has treated Kristen and Luke and Nia and Danny and Jasmine and Melissa is because she thinks that everyone who she really cares about is on her side.
Is gonna pick
Brittany,
her in the end.
Lala,
Yeah.
Michelle. And they're clearly over it because they realize, I mean, I think Lala even said it, like, why am I the only one who's, like, not fighting with Janet? Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, she did say that, or something along those lines.
Yeah. Like, why does everyone else hate Janet or something like that? I can't remember exactly what she said, but and then she's over here saying that she's not above apologizing, but yet she never does.
She never will. She's like, if there's anything you want to talk about, Janet, that's not an apology.
No, it was so strange.
I love that the Ozempic jokes keep making it into, like, every episode. Where
Wait, who made one this episode?
It's still Zach mostly, but, like, Brittany's, like, listing off, like, the pizza she's gonna get, and Brittany's like, do you think that's enough? And Zach's like, half your party's on GLP-1, like, it's enough.
Also, Brittany ordering Domino's.
Wait, I fucking love Domino's.
I do too, but I just thought that was funny. Like, all the money that she has and, like, all the things in LA that she could have ordered from, and she chose Domino's. It just goes to show that
you can't beat Domino's and Papa John's pizza.
You can take the girl out of Kentucky, but you can't take the Kentucky out of the girl.
Hey, she was at the Derby.
Was she?
Yeah, and you know who else is at the Derby? I'm so sorry, not to segue, but it goes along with our last week's episode, Anna Nicole Smith. Her daughter and the dad, they were at the Kentucky
really?
Derby. Yeah, it's like their, like, one yearly appearance is at the Derby. They go together.
Wait, how funny is that you wouldn't have even known who they were?
I know, I would have had no idea.
That's hilarious. Also, though, I thought it was really strange at the end of the episode, Kristen and Janet smoking together.
Oh yeah, what
that made me uncomfortable.
Well, because, like, Janet's like, oh, we're finally, like, breaking down walls, and Kristen's like, it's just weed.
Yeah, Kristen's like, this means nothing.
But maybe the weed will help them. I don't know.
Maybe. Also, I don't know if you clocked this, but at the beginning of the episode, when Michelle said that she was a competitive gymnast, when she said that, I was like, wow, that actually makes so much sense about her personality to me.
It does. You know, I've been watching.
I can't explain why.
I rewatched the entirety of Cheer this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't ask me why. Well, again, it all stems back to I will do anything other than pack.
Okay.
But I do really like Cheer. So it's just funny. I had rewatched all of Cheer, and then I watched this episode, and she's like, I used to be a gymnast.
I thought you were going to say make it or break it.
No, I know Cheer and gymnastics aren't the same thing, but I just thought it was funny because she was doing, like, all these, like, flips, and I was like, I know what she just did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just thought it was, like, so telling of, like, why she's so disciplined and, like,
she still got it too. She was doing those flips.
Oh yeah, I mean, Michelle is like a catch. Well, did you hear that she's dating Dr. Dre apparently?
Yes, I've seen the videos. Well, and then I watched a TikTok explaining to me how being on reality TV led her to Dr. Dre. Because I guess Lala used to date some guy who is friends with Dr. Dre. And so they think that Lala introduced them.
So Lala's ex-fiance had this big feud with 50 Cent, who I think is friends with Dr. Dre.
Yes. And so, like,
I'm giggling at you saying Lala used to date some guy because the lore with Lala and her ex no, it's like you wouldn't know. It's just funny, like, hearing it. Because he is some guy. He's a freak. Eventually we'll do a Fame Files on his transgressions and it'll make more sense. But I think that that's what it is. Like, basically, in maybe, like, season 8 of Vanderpump Rules, 50 Cent made this Instagram post publicly calling out Lala's ex-fiance.
Okay.
For money that was owed to him.
Got it.
And it was just, like, a whole thing. We'll get into it. But, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what they're saying is, like, Dr. Dre and 50 Cent are friends. Lala knew Dr. Dre through her ex, Randall. And so that's how they met. But I also think it probably has something to do with Michelle being a real estate agent in LA.
Oh, maybe.
Like, he could have been a client.
I always forget that, like, that's, like, low-key her, like, real job.
I know. Did you know she was on an episode of Selling Sunset?
No. So I've seen her. Did you see Christine, whatever her name is coming back? And so is Heather.
Yes, I'm very excited. I think it's going to revive the show.
I agree. I think that's why they're bringing them back. But I don't know if they're going to like get rid of Bree and Emma or like what. You know?
No, I think they'll still be on the show.
What about Chrishell?
No, Chrishell like quit.
Did she publicly? Yeah. Okay, got it.
I
I
think
hate that.
I think that Chelsea might come back, but honestly, if she did, I don't think she would last more than one season because now she has literally no allies.
Mm-hmm.
Chrishell is gone. She and Emma aren't friends anymore. Mary hates her.
Yeah.
Her and Christine used to be friends. That could be interesting.
Did they know
actually.
each other?
That's how Chelsea got on the show.
Oh.
Christine brought her on the show, and then Christine left.
I forgot
like,
that they crossed
later.
over. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that funny? But I mean, obviously Brie hates Chelsea, so yeah, I think that Heather and Christine are good friends now too.
Got it. Oh, Kurt.
Yeah, I would be into it. Honestly, I would.
I really need to go to see The Devil Wears Prada too.
Me too. I almost went to see it today, and then I was like, oh, I have food in my bag that I need to take home and put in the fridge. I want to see it bad though. Anyway, The Valley. Guys, look, I'm gonna need to see a noticeable change in Janet if she wants me to forgive her for her behavior
How do you think?
throughout the rest of this season.
I think what confuses me the most is why like Janet will like die on the hill that like Danny's a terrible person, but like Michelle and Jasmine are like good with Danny and Nia. So I'm like, what's the issue?
I know. That's kind of what I don't get either is like now I just feel like she's pushed the narrative so hard that she thought people were going to back her up on that now she can't give it up
But
because
like
it would
she was
embarrass
pushing
her.
it all like last season and oh my god, I almost said Michelle. But like Jasmine was like, we're like chill.
Yeah, that's why I think Kristen got so fed up with it, and that's why she hates Janet so much.
I just if the party who was directly affected doesn't care anymore, why do you?
Exactly.
That's what I'm not getting. Like, I'm not saying that Danny's a good person. I find him to be incredibly boring.
And irritating.
And, like, I don't like that he made his wife move out to, like, wherever the hell they live.
Santa Clarita.
Yeah, just so they can have 8,000 kids.
And to be clear, I think that what he did to Jasmine was inappropriate. And I think that he shouldn't drink anymore. The way that Janet has dragged it out for so long, I mean, literally over the course of like 2 seasons, and has called him like literally like said that he's harassing women is just like too far. And like if I were Danny and Nia, I wouldn't ever interact with her again either. That's the thing though that this cast has to wrap their head around is that if they want to be on this show, they have to film with each other. So they need to figure out a way to coexist.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
none of this is us excusing Danny's behavior. It's just like,
no, because honestly, if they weren't on the show next season, I'd be fine with it.
yeah.
I don't really care about them, to be honest. No offense. They're just not interesting. Like, I don't know. I just, like, find them to be the same. It's just, like, the same thing with them. Every single episode is, like, Danny being annoying and Nia being overwhelmed with how annoying he is.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Bored.
I'm over it.
Bored. Yeah. Well, I think that wraps up our digest this week.
Sounds like it.
As Julia said, we will be rolling in the city on May 19th. And I'm excited. Other than that, I don't think we're going to add in any new shows because that'll still leave us with 4 shows. So, unless something new just comes out.
Avery and I also have a busy month.
True. May's always such a busy month.
Strapped.
This year is just flying by. Can I say this year is really going by fast?
Yeah, I think I quote that like every year.
I'm like, I know, me too, but like this one in particular.
Yeah, I cannot believe that it's May.
Me neither. It literally feels like it's still February. I don't know why. Not even like the weather. I'm just saying like how I feel. Like there's no way it's already May.
Time flies, even when you're not having fun.
Time flies. Time flies when you're miserable. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah. Bye.
What the hell?
Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your week. I hope you find something to gossip about, and I hope that time has flown for you, even when you're having fun.
Yeah, let us know. Ta-ta, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next week for more pop culture chaos. The stories we cover are based on research and publicly available sources. While we strive for accuracy, some details may be disputed or unverified, and this episode is for entertainment and informational purposes only.